What's up? All right, welcome. As you see, new format. Welcome to the new format. Questions, comments, suggestions, please throw them in chat. You like, you don't like, thumbs up, thumbs down. Just maybe you're just saying hi. Wherever you are, and when you do say hi, make sure you say hi from wherever you are. I always want to know where are people from. So feel free, jump in, say hi. Always appreciate a hello from another part of the world. Huge, not huge, but a lot of information to cover. We have a lot of the races and the results to review. So I say let's get into it. All right. So first and foremost, and as you can see, I'm reporting here straight from Spa. You can tell, right? I'm trackside right now. First thing we're going into is we're going to take a look at what happened with the 24 Hours of Spa. So let's get into that. And for anyone who did watch the race, a couple things with this race, which is very cool. Number one is the GT World website that covered this race did so with zero restrictions to all parts of the world, which was the first time. Sometimes there are restrictions on one continent or whatever, but the entire world was able to watch this race without restrictions, which was huge on GT World's part. I can't, as all of you know, I can't speak highly enough about the GT World website. They put out great content, just everything you could ever wish for out of a motorsports YouTube channel. So thank you for that. The other thing is the 24 Hours of Spa was a wet one. The rain wreaked havoc this weekend in a couple races. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, but we'll get to everything. But first and foremost, let's get into the results here. We'll do the top 10, and as we can see, Richard Leitz, Michael Christensen, and Kevin Estre in their Porsche 911 GT3R. Awesome job. Congratulations. I know the rain had stopped, red flagged that race for a little bit, which is a shame. It did get pretty darn treacherous out there, and if you watch, you feel bad. I mean, and it all happened, of course, right in the dead middle of the night, where it was just undrivable. The track was just undrivable. So, second place, Frederick Matkowecki, Patrick Pillay, and Nick Tandy, and another Porsche 911 GT3R. Awesome job. Mauro Engel, Yelmer Berman, Lucas Stoltz, Mercedes AMG GT3. This is all courtesy, obviously, of the Blancpain official website. Fourth place, Marcus Winkelhook, Frederick Furvish, and Christopher Haas, and their Audi R8 LMS GT3. Very cool. We'll do the top five. Top five, as we can see. We'll scroll through the other. Let's get to the so we can see the top 10. And rounding out the fifth spot, Sven Mueller, Romain Dumas, Mathieu Jaminet, in their Porsche 911 GT3R. So three of the top five spots were Porsches. Strong showing by them. Mercedes and an Audi snuck in there. Good stuff. Good racing. When they were racing, once again, very unfortunate for the rain delaying this race for as much as it did, but that's racing. We're gonna fly ahead here. We'll get into some of the Indy Lights from Mid-Ohio. This was a two-part race. Race 1 was on Saturday. Race 2 was on Sunday. So if we take a look, race 1 at Mid-Ohio for the Indy Lights, we'll do the top 3 spots. We have Oliver Askew for Team Andretti Autosport, and then Ryan Norman for Team Andretti Autosport in the second spot, followed by Rinus VK and the Juncos Racing. Very strong showing for Andretti Autosport. What else can you say there? That's a great job by that team. And we're going to skip. We're not going to get to race 2 right now. We'll come back to it, but we're going to stick with the in order of how the races occurred by day. So for Saturday, once again, July 27th, we're going to move on to the NASCAR Gander trucks. And here we have top 3 spots. Ross Chastain, congratulations to him, followed by Tyler Ankrum, and then Harrison Burton in the 3rd spot. Very good, as you can see, for Ross. Did a great job. Led for 54 of the 60 laps. That is a pretty dominating showing. Good for him. Great job. And good race. Very nice. That's the Gander trucks. Moving on to the NASCAR Xfinity Series. And here we are at Iowa Speedway. Top 3. Chase Briscoe. Congratulations, Chase. 2nd place, Christopher Bell. And then John Nemechek. As you can see, once again, it looked like Christopher Bell was dominating, leading 234 of the 250 lap race. However, Chase led when it counted most, which is on the last couple there, especially the last lap. He only led 7 laps of the race, but takes the win. Makes the moves when they count most. Good for him. Congratulations. Solid job. I'm going to move forward. Supercars. And we have at Ipswich, Scott McLaughlin winning. Congratulations to him. Followed by Shane Van Gisbergen and then Chaz Mostert will go top 5. Jamie Whincup and Will Davison. I don't know if any of you saw the report for Scott McLaughlin, but it was kind of funny that he was racing, won the race, and then as he came down the front straight as on the final lap, wins the race, crosses the line, does a burnout, goes to the podium. Someone hands him a banner that says Mustang wins title. He holds it up on the podium, and then officials from the Supercar Series slap him with 2 fines. Boom. So he gets a $3,000 fine for, $3,000 fine for doing a burnout. And then a $10,000 fine for holding up a sign that is a breach on the ban of promotional material, which was a little strange because it said Mustang wins title. He drives a Mustang, and it doesn't go against anything else that's already part of the sponsorship material that slathers his car and his racing suit. So a little confusing there, but the officials trying to do, do what they have to do, I guess. I guess either way, kind of stinky. That's what you get. That's what you get after a win. You get a fine. Anyway, that wraps up what happened. All the racing action for Saturday. Going to move forward into Sunday, July 28th, where we had the wrap up of the 24 hours. We get into the Indy Lights, and we'll go back to that and see what we got for race 2. Race 2. Oliver Askew. What a weekend for this kid, huh? Wins race 1, wins race 2 for Andretti Motorsport. Toby Sowery for the BN Racing Team Pelfrey. And then there's Rinus VK again from Juncos. 2 third places for Rinus and 2 first places for Oliver. So huge weekend for those 2 guys. Congratulations to everybody. That's a great weekend at Mid-Ohio. Good racing over there. To continue, on Sunday, we're going to get into the Indycar, and we have, as you can see, courtesy of the Indy website, we have Scott Dixon obviously winning that race. Congratulations, followed by Felix Rosenquist, Ryan Hunter-Ray, Will Power, Alexander Rossi, Simon Pagenaud, Spencer Peugeot, Colton Herta, Graham Ray Hall, and Jack Harvey. Awesome job. That was a fun race to watch. I was watching that for a while. And Rossi started off strong, surprisingly dropped down a little bit there into 5th, was running, competing for the lead early on in that race for a good chunk. But nonetheless, great race by everybody. If we take a quick look we have Scott Dixon leading for 38 laps of that race. So led the most laps and won the race. Congratulations to him. We're going to move forward to the Motocross GP. So let's go over here. And we are now looking at the Czech Republic MXGP that occurred on Sunday. And I know I'm going to slaughter names, so I apologize in advance. We're going to do the top 5. I don't feel too bold or confident to go through the top 10 of this, but we'll take a look. Top 5. We have Romain Ferve riding out Yamaha from France, and congratulations to him winning that race. Second place, Tim Gazer. Third place, Jeremy Sewer. Fourth, Gauthier Paulin. And fifth place, Arnaud Tonis. So that was fun. I was watching some of that. Once again, good job on the MXGP official website. They put out quite a bit of content again this past weekend. So very cool to see them, really being proactive and getting a lot more content out there and making a lot more content available. So very cool stuff. We're going to continue on Sunday. We had the NASCAR Monster NASCAR race at Pocono, and let's take a look over there. Let's do top 10 on this. We have Denny Hamlin winning that race. Congratulations to him, leading for 32 laps. Second place, Eric Jones. Third place, Martin Truex Jr. Fourth place, William Byron. Fifth place, Kyle Larson. Kevin Harvick, who actually led for 62 of the 163 laps. So he had a very strong showing. Kevin Harvick in 6th. Daniel Heinrich in 7th. Brad Keselowski in 8th. 9th spot, Kyle Busch, who led for 56 laps. And then rounding out the top 10 is Ryan Blaney. Good job on everyone's part. Congratulations to Denny Hamlin again. Great showing for him over in Pocono. We're going to move forward onto the NHRA. It's never a complete weekend without a little NHRA, as you know, is my favorite saying. Here we have from Sonoma, Top Fuel winner, Billy Torrance. Nice job to him. Pro Stock winner, Greg Anderson. Super Stock winner, Kyle Rizzoli. Super Comp, Justin Morgan. Super Street, Ryan Harem. And then Top Dragster, George Prather. Very cool. Caught a little bit of that. I wish I would have had some time to watch a little bit more of that. But that was... that's always fun to watch, as you know. A lot of good highlights there. And hopefully some of you caught my story on Tommy Johnson Jr. Winning at Bandimere last week. First time in his 36 years of attempting to win there. So some cool stories coming out of NHRA. Even when you look back at, I know with that Tommy Johnson Jr. was a good feel-good story. And then you have... John Force, I should be putting out some more updates on him. He's 70 years old. He's been racing his socks off, having a great season, climbing the points, catching people's attention, not only because he's climbing the points, but once again because he's 70 years old. So God bless the guy, really kicking some butt and looking strong this season. Let's move on. We're going to get to the grand finale, which was... obviously the F1 race. So I'm sure everyone saw a good chunk of this. Once again, just like Blancpain in the 24 Hours of Spa, this caused a ton of havoc. The rain caused a ton of havoc, not only just in the race, but from warm-ups on Friday to qualifying on Saturday to the actual race on Sunday. What a nightmare. And then the Sunday race itself, filled with drama, people hydroplaning out, people just not knowing which tires to put on. Track was drying, not drying, intermediate tires, dry tires, wet tires. I mean, it was everyone just kind of guessing based on what the weather was doing in the area. But nonetheless, Max Verstappen comes out on top, performs amazingly well, had a great race. Congratulations to him. Just really strong, stayed out in front the whole time. We'll do top 10 of this. Sebastian Vettel, probably just as big, if not a bigger story, is Vettel, who started 20th on the grid and just climbed and clawed his way back to a second place finish. Just 4 seconds, only 4 seconds behind Verstappen. He was closing in too. And I'd say if you had maybe another 3 laps, he would have had him. He was looking really, really strong. But very good race. Congratulations, third place, Danny Kvyat. He also, once again, very strong race from him. Fourth place, Lance Stroll. Lance was one of the first people to really, and his team were one of the first to really predict when to go out on the slicks from the intermediates. And he took the risk first and was by himself taking that risk. So good for him, for Lance, taking that risk. They almost got a podium spot. It was, you know, a lot of people were rooting for him because they took that gamble, and it did pay off for quite a while. They hold on to a number 4 finish. Congratulations to them. Carlos Sainz coming in 5th, Albon in 6th, Raikkonen in 7th, Giovinazzi 8th, Grosjean and Magnussen 9th and 10th for Team Haas, who looks strong this weekend, even though I'm sure they're going to get a little bit of a lashing because they did bump again. You know, maybe blame it on the rain, but they did it in mid-corner. So they were both going through a corner side by side. Is that necessary in those conditions and risking putting each other out? We'll see. We'll see what how things play out in that team. But that wraps up everything for the race weekend. There was a lot going on. It was fun watching everything. I know that, you know, there was the rain played havoc throughout Europe, but very good racing across the board. So, yeah, I think everyone kind of got their fill this weekend. Just to wrap up, just as a reminder, you can always catch all this information on the Flyin18T Twitter stream. Everything that we've covered here is always updated on the stream. Results, schedules, obviously tweets, retweets, comments, anything you have, throw it in there, message me, let me know what you're thinking. Always responding to people's comments, thoughts, opinions, more than happy to share. I think that this coming weekend is going to be another solid weekend. I have another current news video coming up this week, so stay tuned for that. I hope everyone enjoyed the new format. Twitter, reach me on Twitter at Flyin18T, FLYIN, the number 1, the number 8, the letter T. Always looking to chat, and I thank you very much for joining. And I look forward to seeing everyone again real soon. All right, so have a great day. Take care.